What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Werewolf. I don't think I have a... Well, okay, I probably do. I know I have a strike werewolf run request. Did I spare werewolf wrong in my run request? I control found it and it wasn't there. Either way, I'm going to pick it up regardless. Just cause, like, you know, it's like, why not? It's Hunt Werewolf. You might as well at least pick it up and see how you feel. But I don't think I'm going to keep this for the entire run because I did use this on a run recently. Semi-recently. It's been a little bit. Don't really have a plan for today, but also want still this to be a bit of a return to normalcy. Want to just once again shout out at the start here that I am gearing up for the item tier list, which is going to be a big undertaking. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but it's very soon because it's been long enough. This is like a thing that I think a lot of people are looking forward to because it's a big deal. Like, there's a lot of stuff to go over when it comes to items, and I didn't want to do it before I felt ready because, like, there's just so many different items in Skul that like, it's hard to get a concrete idea of how you feel about all of them. And it's been long enough since 1.5 came out. I wanted to really wait and see. I wanted to, like, really get like a... Oh, I know I have a... Hang on a second. I have a cool... A Lake of the Spirit, like... This is like a run request that someone made Cephabox recently. Appreciate it. Where I kind of use Lake of the Spirit as, like... It's really strange. As, like, the Cleaver item from the King Skull. Like, don't use Lake of Spirit for its production of waves, but try and use it as like a purely damage thing. And the run request, it's like, this is probably not a good idea, but I just want to see how it works. So I'm willing to try it, but and like, the good thing about a run like Chris like this is like, even if it's bad, I can pivot away from it very, very easily. Like, I can just, at any point in the run where I feel like it, I can just start using Lake of the Spirit the way it's meant to be used, and just kind of use it to produce waves as the like the you know, the passive generation thing it is. And I also have another run request with the Water Skull that I can do as well. And we are overdue for a Water Skull run anyway. Hang on, let me look up water, because I know I have this run request in here. Let me look up ice then, because I know it involves, like, what is happening? A spirit. What? Oh, I know what's going on. God damn it! I had it searching up instead of down. God, I'm fucking stupid. From Mad Maze Blades, Ice and Water Spirit runs. So that's like a double Skull run request, which makes it a little bit harder to do. But, you know, I'm still willing to try it out, because why the hell not, right? I think at this point I can, at the very least, get rid of this werewolf. So I'm going to do that, swap it out for a skull that I'm more interested in carrying. But neither of these are exactly permanent additions to it, and also sorry for my sniffling. I should try and get that over with. Sorry. I mean, I was talking about this not that long ago, but we're getting to allergy season for me, and allergy season is always really, really bad for me. So I apologize in advance for what we're gonna have to go through together over these next, like, couple of weeks or so. Probably even longer than that. A couple of weeks is copium on my part. I'm probably gonna be suffering with allergy problems for a bit. That's just how it goes, man. All this sucks, low key. I think I'll just take the kobold. Maybe get some money farming off of it, but it's not going to be doing a lot of damage because we're already kind of going down a... Actually, we're like neutral. I thought I had some magic on me, but I don't. Like, I'm completely neutral. I guess that's me in advance prepping for it. Maybe I can get the Elementalist Blessing. I will try and do the Spirit run as well, but I need Elementalist Blessing to make it work. Like, you can't really do anything good without Elementalist Blessing and Fairy Tale. You know how it is. Like, you need that damage percent. That's just kind of the sad reality about Skul. Not really sad, I guess, but like damage percent is king, and it always will be. There's nothing you can really do about it. So no matter what your build is, if you don't have any damage scaling, you're fucked. And that's kind of an issue in general with Fairy Tail runs. They don't have they need Elementalist Blessing to do it. It's like anything, and if you don't get it, you're fucked. But I don't know. I think we'll get it. It's only a rare, and we're still in the early game. But I will pivot away from it if I don't feel like I'm going to get it. But we'll try and do the Cleaver run regardless. Thing about the Cleaver run is I'm not sure exactly what that's going to require of me. I don't know how hard this is going to be. It could be easy. It could be very difficult to pull off, because we need to get to Legendary Water Skull before we really get a feel for what this is going to be like. I'll go ahead and grab this. Maybe that was a mistake. Like I've been acknowledging this problem I have, where like I have a run request and I'm like, you know, I'm aware that I need to buckle in and like really start going for that. But then I have this problem where like if I see an item I like, my brain is like, ooh, let's grab that. Carleon Basic Staff is a good item, but it's not furthering my run request. So I don't know. But also, if I don't buy items in shops, and I get super tunnel visioned on a run request, that's also really bad, because then I'm not I'm tunnel visioning on something and it could end up affecting the health of the run. I don't know where the balance is, but I don't know. It's like I know how Skul works. I know I only have so much time to find this Elementalist Blessing before it's going to be really hard to find, because there's like the issue with how uncommon rares become, and especially commons, as you continue progressing through the game. So I don't know. It's a balancing act, and I think I do a pretty good job for the most part. But I do have I notice when I'm fucking up and like just kind of letting my monkey brain run wild. But so far, 2 spirits. That's pretty good. Rapidity spirit's pretty good too, especially on Water Skull, because it's like you want that attack speed on. Well, I think I might also have a rapidity Water Skull run. Let me check my notepad file. Also, I need to fucking change this from a notepad file. Pretty much anything would be better. But also, and people were giving me really good suggestions, and under normal circumstances, they would have been great suggestions, like Google Docs or something. But my issue is, and you guys know this if you're a long-term viewer, my laptop is really bad. It's not good. And having like a browser open is a lot of processing power. Believe it or not, it is. It's a lot of processing power that I don't have the luxury of having. Also, Nether Mana Suppressor in the first boss chest. Good sign. But yeah, that's that's an issue for me. So I can't do Google Docs. I was looking at some of the like free alternatives to like some of the more expensive Microsoft programs. I just haven't gotten around to downloading it yet because I'm fucking horrible and I'm a procrastinator, but I need to do it. This notepad file ain't cutting it. Let me look up water. Now that we're not going up. Arson Water or Sub-Zero Mage? That's like a contradiction run. I guess I don't have a rapidity Water Skull run. Or if I do, I can't find it on the fly very easily. But yeah, that's Arson. Oh wait, let me change this real quick. I hate when this. Oh wait, it didn't. Never mind. I hate when the and I guess I should have known better. This is really only a problem with like Alchemist. I hate when like a skill changes position in your like your skill key like selection. It annoys the shit out of me. I should have known better. It's a problem I've only ever had with Alchemist, but it's like so obnoxious, dude. Like, cause you get used to your buttons being in a certain spot, and then it just changes for no reason. I could actually take a item room here, and I think I will. Even though item rooms early are a very hard sell for me. I don't know. We can give it a shot. Also, is that the slime? No. The slime actually would not be half bad this early. We have some really good items. We could get rid of some of the worst ones. Also, we got a high roll on our doors here, which is also really good. Dude, the vibes are up, okay? That's all I'm saying. Right now, we're vibing and we're vibing hard, okay? We're vibing hard, we're vibing fast. Because this is what I like to see from a Skul run. I like to see my doors being high rolled, and I have a lot of money for what we're doing. This is a good start. Now all that has to happen is the game has to cooperate with me and give me what I want, and then we're cruising, okay? Yesterday's run was extreme vibes. If you have not seen yesterday's run, the Slime Quintessence, go watch that shit because you will not regret it. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you're one of those people who doesn't understand how good the Slime Quint actually is. And you gotta learn, okay? You have to understand that this shit rocks. Okay, I stopped myself there. See, that's improvement, because I wanted to buy the invisible knife, but then I remembered, we gotta find this, baby. We would not have found this had I bought that invisible knife. There we go. All right, so now we can do spirits. See, I'm learning, okay? I'm getting better. Now we're on the spirit run. It was requested by my Mad Maze Blades. I already shouted them out, but I'll shout you out again. Fuck it. Why not? Thank you for your run request. Now I just want to try and do the run request from, and let me check one last time, Cephabox. I want to try and get this run request in. I want to see if I can make this work. It's not going to be easy, though. It's going to be actually pretty freaking hard. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get to Legendary, but like I said, the good thing about this run request is even if it sucks, I can just pivot to a normal Water Skull run without really any effort on my part. So if that was Kaboom, I would actually consider that, but it's not. Typical. You find the bomber and it's unusable because, for one, risky upgrade sucks ass. I've just kind of come to learn that as I've played more bomber runs. I don't like it. I don't think it's worth it. You don't even really get that much benefit from it. The only other bomber skill that I like even slightly is well, okay, I like the one where it like just kind of ups the power of it without having to like do any weird bullshit, and it like speeds you up as well or something. And I like that one, and I also kind of like the I really like the miniature bombs one. On the right build, that is a really cool skill to have. Oh, and there's the ice skull. So now we're really on the spirit run. Okay, all right. See, you're getting what you wanted, Mad Maze Blaze. I hope you're here, by the way. Thank you for supporting me. This is like, I was not expecting to get the full run request. I was only expecting to get half of it. But now we have the ice skull, who is a balanced skull, and I was actually really hoping I'd find a balanced skull. So yeah, we're on to something here. This run could end up being very powerful. These are two very good skulls. They have a lot going for them. And having them together like this with like spirits, especially if we can find Light Spirit Lu, we could be on some very, very strong OP shit here. But we'll have to see. Obviously, nothing's set in stone just yet. Swap out there. But for where we are in the game, we're very strong. And we even got the skill. Or is this the skill I like? Glacial Charge? I thought that was the Ice Sword skill. Glacial Charge is good too, though. There's no real bad skills as of right now on the Frost Skull. It's actually a pretty good skull these days. Because Sub-Zero is good now, so. Alright, we're looking for spirits. Pretty exclusively. And we didn't get it. I am so sick and tired of Fulgent Dawn, bro. I am fucking sick of it. I'm so tired of it, but call me a sucker, but I'm gonna go for it one time here. I'm gonna go for it again. And, you know, like I said, maybe I'm a fucking fool for this, but it's gotta work out eventually. Like, come on, man. It's not that hard to get. It's really not. The game, like I said, the game's just trying to make a fool of me because I've complained about Fulgent Dawn so many times. I've just had this streak of runs lately where I cannot get it for the life of me. It just won't happen. But I believe this time. This is the run, okay? We're on the run. Also, I will go into the item room because we're moving on to the boss. I don't have any... There's no shops ahead, so it's a good time to take an item room, regardless of what's happening. And that is the Donkan Knights. Pretty much no matter what I get from this, I'm happy. I do want bone shards from this, but money would be okay too. Assuming I am able to stop them, which I'm going to be able to stop these bozos. Like, there's pretty much nothing they can do here. We're just too strong for this point in the game. I would even maybe this is boasting a bit, but I think that maybe I would stand a chance at being able to do Act 4 Part 2 Dawn Knights right now, and that's probably like me being too overconfident. But I don't know. This is a very powerful run we're on. For this point in the run, especially, we are very good. All right, what we got? Give me okay. No bone shards, which is a little disappointing, but we'll take what we can get here. And also, this is really good. I'll definitely pick this up. Get rid of this in its place. After Image is like a decent item to have at this point. Now we have Rapidity, which is like Rapidity on a Water Skull is actually really decent. You can't go wrong with it. After Image is like a decent item effect to have on any run. So it's like, also I'm going to try and farm this with Kobold. And there we go. Didn't get the gold vein, but money is money, so fuck it, right? Take more items, though I think the Leona sisters ought to be next. I would be shocked if they weren't. Also, stop showing up, Halfling. I've already seen her twice, you know. Show up when I need you. Act 2, I don't need you. I'm going to need you later, so have that energy later on when we're in Act 4 Part 2 and I want some heals, okay? Then we'll talk. Then I'll free you. And if you don't show up then, it's your own fault. Yo, you should, if you wanted to get rescued so badly, you should have listened to my advice. Alright, no more commons, game. I already got all the skulls I want. I don't need to see any more commons. That'd be nice. Please, thank you. Alright, so Leona sisters are gonna get destroyed. Like I'm saying, we're very powerful right now. I'm not really worried about pretty much anything that's gonna be coming up. Which is, I guess, typical. Like, that's just kind of how I feel about Skull the Hero Slayer these days in general. Unless I'm doing a challenge run, which I've done a lot of those lately. Oh, yes, I've done quite a bit of them. Which is not a bad thing. I'm glad to be back to a little bit of normalcy. A little bit of the huge in Skull. Challenge runs are really fun, and I do love challenging myself in this game. But goddamn, did I want to, I very much enjoyed the Slime Quintessence run yesterday. Which I guess isn't exactly a typical run, but it's a lot more normal than what we had been doing. Alright, just work with me here a little bit, Leona. Just want to point out once again the fucking ridiculous boob physics that the Leona sisters have when they land there. It's a little hard to notice, but it's there. Also, we got the gold vein. I actually wasn't sure that I got the gold or the kobold at all there. I thought maybe the bouncing water waves killed her, but nope, we got it. All right, what's in here? Oh, there's Fulgent Dawn next to this, which I'm actually I low-key do kind of want this, but I'm not going to turn my nose up at Fulgent Dawn. I've had too many runs lately where it fucking escapes me. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. So I'm picking up the Fulgent Dawn. Finally, it's back on my runs. Never thought I'd be saying that, but I am completely unironically saying that. I think I'll actually hold off on this upgrade, because, like, what if I find, like, Archlich or something, right? Even though that would be going against the run. I don't think the person who... And the thing is, most people don't care if their run request is fully fulfilled in every single way. At least I don't think they do. I've never had anyone complain. I think most people just want to see an entertaining run. So if I like ditch the Ice Skull for an Archlich, I don't think anyone would be very upset about that. Also, Reaper at this point would still be very good. Reaper is one of those skulls, or Water is one of those skulls where you can use Reaper's damage percent to use its ability. Because when you swap out with your Water Skull, you still have water waves bouncing around. So that's like... The water waves will be doing damage based off of Reaper's damage percent. So it's actually a very good, very useful thing that you can do. I'll get... Actually, no. I need to find spirits. Okay, I've realized it at the last second that I remembered my pledge here. This could be worth grabbing, though. Actually, this is certainly worth grabbing. I'll grab it. No, not that. Thank you. So this will just make it easier to find spirits moving forward. Money percent gain is very worth your while if you're a new player and you always see like Gold Incense Burner or Stone Mask and you never pick them up. it is worth it to pick these items up. And now we even have treasure too, so we're just like triply or like quadruply better than we were before. So we're gonna be making a lot of money from here. Also, once again, we are at the point here where we can get the damage percent boost from the Spokesman of the Mist. So let's see if we can get it. Nope. Just another example of what I'm talking about here, because I know it's a hard glitch to prove, and I don't blame people for being skeptical if you are. Like, because like you're probably just like hacks. You're just getting bad RNG. It's you're playing a roguelite. You know, it is what it is. But I don't think so. I actually think there's something here. I think the odds are broken. Like they're not like a full odds. There's something wrong with them, and you know, that's just another check. And you should pay attention in your games as well whenever you're playing this game. Take note of how often you get the damage percent boost from the Spokesman. That's all I'm saying. And I'll move. Once it's proven, or if it's proven, because I shouldn't assume I'm right, but I do think I am right. If it's ever proven, you know where you heard it first. Tell your friends. Haxa knows his shit. Okay. Rockstar is interesting, but I'm not going to swap away from a run request just to do a Rockstar run. Like, I would need to find something very, very compelling. You know, Archlich or Reaper or even Gambler, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I would swap away from a run request to do a Gambler run, but maybe I would. I do really like the Gambler. It's just, I don't think people are super excited about Gambler as much as I am. Like, I kind of just dissed our Gambler there for no reason. I love the Gambler skull. Like I'm just going based off of like how others feel about it. I swear, there's no shade to the Gambler. It's a very good skull. So this guy's getting owned. This is like probably like maybe the easiest pattern of adventures that we could have gotten. Like these are very non-scary people to be fighting right now. I just kind of perfectly deal with them. Both the Mage and the Ninja have very low HP, and there's no cleric there to heal them, so it's like a very easy pattern to deal with. I'm gonna upgrade to Poseidon here because I really want to see how this run request of turning this Lake of the Spirit into like a Cleaver-esque ability works out. Personally, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. And the person who did the run request themselves was also skeptical. They said they aren't sure how this is going to work, and if it doesn't work, then that's fine, but they just wanted to see. It's like a test. And I'm all about that. I'm all about testing things, so let's do it. Also, I'm going to summon these bozos. If you're unaware, if you want to skip this fight, the fight between with these like ints, then you can just not jump over here. You could just fall down here and none of them will spawn. But I fight them because I like to get the money. All right, so Cleaver, can it work? Nope. Well, that was it. That was a good test. We did it. We tested it. Because it does actually deal, yeah, it deals magic attack to enemies within the lake, but it's not fast enough. But like, you know, it's worth testing. The thing about Cleaver is it's like constant damage ticks. Like anything that's in Cleaver is constantly just taking damage after damage after damage. Lake of the Spirit doesn't work that way. It's very slow going. Though it's like you can still build like the same kind of build that you would build if you were doing a Cleaver run on King. You can still build that with the Water Skull and it'll work, because the waves kind of act as like a pseudo Cleaver, and your damage waves, you can like get like Gunpowder Sword and high crit percent, which is what you would do if you were doing a Cleaver run, for the record. If you're unaware, maybe you're not aware of how to build with that ability. Build like Gunpowder Sword and Invisible Knife and high crit percent, and just watch the damage go. You can do that with Water Skull, and I would even go as far to say that is Water Skull's strongest build, is not even like magic damage focus on crit percent, and build like a very powerful item based crit build, and you will see your damage numbers out of control. And it doesn't matter that Gunpowder Sword deals physical damage. That's never mattered with Gunpowder Sword. Gunpowder Sword is just a force to be reckoned with in itself. Even after all this time, even after other items have been introduced into the game, Gunpowder Sword still stands tall above a lot of these items. I'll take an item room here. There's no point in going in a money room because we already have 8k, so we're pretty much just going to get to see another item going in one more item room. Also, I mean, we got to see another item anyway. If you are unaware, this is actually a way that you can dupe items in rooms like this. Like if we can get a unique chest up here, we can actually dupe whatever is in this chest potentially. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not super certain that that's how it works, but I'm fairly certain that's how it works. I know that's how it works in the Foolish and Large chest room, but it's not like these are the exact same. They don't operate the exact same, so maybe I'm ahead of myself here. There we go. I'm not going to open this yet. And we did a very good job there. 316 for a unique is very good. And it's a rare. So, just wanted to see. What is this? A spirit. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Get rid of this. Actually, is that what I want to get rid of? Yeah. Fuck it. The Carleon staff is giving me wisdom. We don't need treasure at this point moving forward. We're doing fine. I don't want this. Or do I? Nah, I don't want it. I could use some skill cooldown to actually make this work on my water skull. The water skull is not doing anything with that, so it's a bit of an issue. Such as this. That doesn't work. That's not how, like, we would need mana cycle to actually use that. What's this? We're also looking for spirits. None of this is, wow, this shop is fucking awful so far. Literally nothing. There's the Gunpowder Sword, but we don't have that crit percent. I'm kind of all in on the spirits at this point. God, dude, this, okay, I'll take this, I think. This is decent. But it doesn't have any inscriptions I want. I'll pass. God, that shop was terrible. God, that was a fucking horrible shop. What the fuck just happened to me? Oh my god. The vibes, bro. What about the vibes? Bring them back. We gotta bring the vibes back. Jesus. Like, come on, dog. Don't do that to me. Be kind. I mean, we're still killing it, but one bad shop is all it takes for the vibes to the vibe stonks to just crash and burn, bro. We don't need that shit here. Haha! And we got a gold vein out of that. Perfect farming. Turning a fucking a ghost, which is normally not even a good they give like 1 gold piece, and turning that into like 100 gold pieces. Can't go wrong there. Natural legendary, I think at this point finishes my. Oh no, I need 130. I need 130 skull shards here, so. I'm definitely not getting my skulls finished before I get to the Act 4, but I don't know. I think we're gonna do just fine with our skull shards here, even with it being a little slow going. Prisoner is actually tempting with the recent discoveries that were made, and you know it's funny that I brought this up in my collab with Earl. Like the topic came up, but we're always like, we discovered something new about Skull the Hero Slayer, but it's like it was always there, and it was very obvious if we had just been paying attention. Like the rider skull with its transformation whenever you're on your bike, that's actually considered like a Balrog-esque transformation, which is really fucking funny. That went unnoticed for as long as it did, but like the power that you get from Curse Chest applies to both skulls, so you can actually this King Skull is way better than we even thought it was. Like, the fact that it can scale both of your skulls is insane. It opens up so much potential. And it just kind of goes to show, oh my god, oh my fucking god. They're all quints. Oops, all quints. What the fuck is this? What are we actually looking at? Oops, all quints. Except for literally this. What is this? I mean, I'm going to take the Wisp. You can actually, I can stack up Lake of the Spirits now, which if there was ever a way to make Cleaver a thing, this is how. The Lake of the Spirit Cleaver strategy. Maybe 2 Lake of the Spirits on top of each other can do something decent, maybe? I don't know, I don't think so, but we can try it. Is this what I think it is? Is that the wall where, like, when you attack it, it shoots out ice spikes? Because I really want that ability, quite frankly. We'll have to see. But I'm glad I have Wisp now. I'm interested to see how this affects the run. I might actually end up getting rid of Netherite Mana Suppressor, which is a weird thing to say, but it's not doing anything on my Water Skull. Like, it's literally doing nothing except giving me inscriptions, which is not negligible, but it's not all that good. Also, let's do double Lake of the Spirit here. We have Omega fast generation here. The Lake of the Spirit cooldown is extremely long, so having Wisp is really, really good with this ability. Please! Please! Okay, I wasn't able to stop them. I tried, man. So hopefully we high roll doors here. I want a lot of opportunity and time to get money going. We have enough money to make this shop good regardless of what happens, but I want this shop to fucking bob, okay? I want this shop to be the shop of all shops. Kill him! Okay, we got him. Not sure why. I would get more money if I let him summon his friends, but it's like, I just want to BM him. Like, I don't want him to summon his friends, because, like, he doesn't deserve friends, okay? There, I said it. I said it and I meant it. He does not deserve friends. And here's the slime. This is going to be an interesting moment for the build here. I'm actually very tempted, like I said, to get rid of Netherite Mana Suppressor here. I don't think I have room on the build for it. Let me summon my Lake of the Spirit. Also, as you can see here, the Cleaver aspect of Lake of the Spirit, which I don't think exists, it still doesn't work. I think I get rid of this at the very least. And straight up, I think I get rid of this. Yeah, it's gone. Weird, just a fucking strange moment, but it makes sense. Hoping a spirit gets duped here. God damn it. Fuck me. That is like literally exactly like this is not going to stay on this. It's not what I was looking for. God, why that of all the items I could have had duped there? Oh, okay, I'll definitely take a Holy Grail here, or I'll break a Holy Grail here and just do this run. This is something I've been pointing out for a long time. Oh, okay, well there's like the perfect demonstration. This room is bugged. The devs broke it with 1.6. If you ever see this room and there's an item that you even slightly want in there, and even for the money it gives you, you just take it. There's no point in not taking it, because it's free. Oh, okay, we got it. We got the Oberon. There we go. Perfect. We're done with our spirits. Now I need to focus on my damage percent. God, why'd the slime have to be so fucking worthless? That's so annoying. Fuck me. Why? What do we do from here? Pain and Despair is actually pretty good. Gives me rapidity. Though we have rapidity, actually. We're fine. I need to focus on scaling my damage. Could get this spirit if I wanted it, but quite frankly, the Earth Spirit is like the worst one. The inscriptions are really weird, so I'll pass. Oh, I didn't realize I was so low on my money there. Fuck. Well, that was a waste. That's unfortunate. God, there's still so much room. We have so much room to grow here on this run. There's still a lot I'm not doing yet, but at least we're on ice and water spirit run. Like, I'm doing the difficult run request that was asked of me. And I really like it when I'm able to do difficult run requests. It feels good to get that off of the... feels good to get... Ooh, don't hurt me. Feels good to get it off of the list. Because, like, there's no guarantee you're ever going to get 2 skulls on any run. Like, having a 2 skull run request is really difficult. It's just something I've come to terms with the more I've done run requests on this channel. And even getting this Oberon going, too. God, I'm so upset that the slime didn't do something better. Fucking slime, bro. I thought he was on my side. Especially after yesterday, dude. He was such a bro yesterday. And here we are on today's run, and he's just... He's flubbing it, bro. He's flubbing it up. Way to go. Way to go, slime. I mean... Gotta give you kudos for yesterday, but... You're on thin ice, buddy. You're on my good side still, though. I do like you. Like, you got a lovable face. And okay, that's a rare. I'm really hoping that that we're done with our skulls by the... Well, actually, I'm just hoping I don't get a dickhead legendary here, basically. I don't want to get dickhead legendary. Also, I'm not afraid of the mage. Maybe I should be because we don't... Like, our water skull doesn't do so good in the air. But I'm not afraid of her. I think we're going to obliterate her. Go ahead and summon some waves. Oh, this is absolutely... It's actually worthless to summon these waves here. They're not doing anything. Might be able to kill her without her letting her ult. Nah, she got the ult. Of course she did. She's the mage. In my opinion, this is the hardest fight in Skul the Hero Slayer. It took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I'm there. Like, it really is just the hardest fight. Because, like, if you know what you're doing, that is. I'm sure new players struggle against, like, Jonan, the first hero, and they have an easier time getting past this. But I promise you, this fight is, like, ridiculously hard. And the more use you get to Skul the Hero Slayer, the harder it is. And that's a very strange thing to say, but it's like, it's very easy to get used to like Joan's patterns and the first hero's patterns. But the mage is just like awful. And yes, this is the spikes. I really like this ability. It's really cool. Happy to have it. And you can even use it on and this is, I guess, is another ability you can use with Reaper. If you're like Reaper's damage percent on a Skul that is not the Reaper. Very cool stuff when you can do that. Also, my allergies are coming back. Sorry. They're flaring up, baby. It's autumn. What can you do? It's how the season is. 'Tis the season. It's actually my favorite season. So, despite how annoying it can be, especially at the start, I love autumn. Oh, be fucking careful here. There we go. Is the shop next? I don't think so. No, it's not. We high rolled every single act in this run, which, oh my god. Goddamn, the vibes are immaculate, bro. You couldn't ask for better vibes here. Really, all you need to get me in a good mood in Skul the Hero Slayer is give me all of the resources possible and just, like, make the game, like, not frustrating. Like, give me, like, all kinds of, items I need. Give me all of the abilities I want. Give me just, like, you just gotta give me what I want, basically. And Skul has yet to learn this, you know? Also, we stopped literally all of those from summoning their friends. That was, that just goes to show how strong we actually are right now. Our damage percent isn't even that crazy. It's really like... And this is kind of the thing with Fairy Tail runs. It's kind of like Oberon featuring the Skul you're playing. Like, Oberon does most of the work. I think a lot of people actually don't like Oberon runs for that. They're powerful, but I think people feel like the game's on autopilot a little bit. I don't know. I like Oberon. I have no issues with it, but I see where people are coming from who don't like Oberon. Also, we still don't have Light Spirit Lu, and we deserve to have Light Spirit Lu, so I hope it shows up. We could use Artifact. That's like the last missing piece to this puzzle, is getting Artifact. I'm not going to take an item room here. I'm going to take a money room. Artifact and Light Spirit Lu. So there's two missing pieces. But, I mean, we're pretty much there. Also, this is a perfect spot to do a double Lake of the Rage. The Lake of the Rage. I'm thinking of Pokemon. The Lake of the Spirit. Whoops. I got Pokemon on the brain. I don't know if I said this in any video, but I think I'm going to make Saturdays Pokemon Emerald Rogue days, because people actually responded very well to the Pokemon Emerald Rogue run. I was expecting that to get a tiny, minuscule amount of views, but it actually got a decent amount, and I really do appreciate people watching that video. It means a lot, like more than you think, because branching out of Skul the Hero Slayer a little bit, always, my roots are in Skul the Hero Slayer, and that will never change, but just branching out and trying other games, I was very nervous about that, but people still responded well to it, and that actually means a lot, so, like I said, thank you. What am I even looking for here? Light Spirit Lu, basically, that's it. I'm not gonna heal. It's worthless. Just keep my money for Act 5 shop. There's still, like I said, there's things I want on this run that we don't have, but we're pretty much there in terms of like a very nice, solid run. So I'm hoping I'm able to get the last couple of things I'm looking for here, but if I don't, we're still on a solid run here. It's very good. Typical, what you expect from a Oberon run. But we did get the 2 skulls that were asking me. That's why I'm one of the reasons I'm so happy right now. Oh my god, I just took like a fuckload of damage from that. Well, we still have the chance to get ooh, don't hurt me. We still have the chance to get the halfling. So hopefully she shows up. I'm not scared or anything. I don't think we're like in danger. But the safety of being at a good HP total is always like nice. So I have a feeling Joan is next, but I'm going to use this fountain anyway just in case. But I'm thinking she's next. No, she's actually not. God, we giga high rolled, bro. Like, what a insane high roll of all high rolls. Who's this? And it's the halfling. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Just to round out the vibes on this run, bro. Like, all of the stuff we've gotten so far is not enough. The game just wants me to have it all. So I'll take the halfling. Man, dude, Skull the Hero Slayer is being very nice today. We only got that one bad shop, and everything else, it just kind of, like, came together. I'm probably going to wait to eat the food she gives me. Especially if it's like a good heal, I'm going to wait until I'm done with this room. Just in case I take more damage. It'll be nice to... Okay, let's see if we can hit these. Okay, sometimes it's hard to hit... Oh yeah, we already... Wait, hang on. What'd she say? I've never talked to her. I like flowers and grass very, very much. She's like literally screaming at the top of her lungs, by the way. 3 exclamation marks. When I gather a whole bunch, I stay by them. I feel really happy. I'm even happier when I'm surrounded by strange herbs. God, she's very loud. I'm going to grow up and become an herb. Hey, you do that. Some of the dialogue in this game is great. That's just so stupid. Alright. We're moving along here. We're cruising. Feeling good, although we didn't get Light Spirit Lou. I'm really still holding out some major copium for that. It's time to fight Joe and see how it goes. But I mean, I feel very good. I'm gonna hold off on my double. Actually, maybe I should do Spirit of the Lake in the first phase. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, it is time. So, like I was saying, initially I had the plan to, and I can even maybe still get away with this. I wanted to use my Lake of the Spirit against phase 2 of Joan, but I don't know. It makes more sense. Also, good timing there, Oberon. Way to go. It makes more sense to use it in this phase because we're gonna have both of her we're gonna be able to hit more things with it like this. But also, I didn't account for the fact that this is like the glitchiest map of all time. My fucking my waves aren't reaching the other thing. God damn it, game. Why devs? You gotta fix your arenas, guys. You have to do it for my sake. Okay, this is too much. It's too much, bro. I can't handle it. Pretty much all of my waves fell through the floor, which is just a thing that happens in this game. Oh, can we? Oh, I think we stopped it. We did it again. That's new cheese. I have to point this out. That's a new strategy. I found it on a run that like a shitty run, a terrible run that wasn't even good. If you freeze Joan as she's as soon as she comes out of her invincible thing there, you can actually summon both of you can get rid of the orbs that are spinning around normally here. And I don't know if it works with anything else, but I know it works with freeze. Like it might even work with stun, but dude, I'm so happy I got that and got to show it off again. It's a very interesting strategy. It's very cool. Those orbs are a pain in the ass, so getting rid of them is actually really good. If you're a new player, take advantage of this glitch, because fuck it, right? You might as well. It's in the game. It ain't going anywhere for a while. Have fun with it. But I discovered that on a, like I said, I don't remember the build, but it wasn't a good run. I was like, the whole time I was like, this run kind of stinks. And then that happened, and I was very excited. Man, if only I had known that in my common only run, it would have saved me a lot of stress in the later half of Joan's fight. Get rid of this fucking Carleon, double basic Carleon stuff. Get the scriptures. Really good item. Happy to have it. In this next shop, like I'm not on copium anymore. I don't think I'm getting Light Spirit Lou. I'm just going to be looking for like artifact. A good artifact item, I think, is my goal from here, because we do not have artifact 2. We have artifact... Wait, do we have artifact 0? No, we have artifact 1. Okay, so we can get artifacts still on this build, and it'll give me a little bit more oomph. But that's pretty much all I have in mind for this next shop. Maybe a Pot of Greed. 1, 2, 3. That would be 4, so yeah, we can take it if we want. Pot of Greed is always a good, excellent addition. Unfortunately, we can't take the Prism, and that's it. We're cooked. What is this? 2 maps, so we can't even take that to the first hero, and that's Banshee. Good quintessence aesthetically, but not a good quintessence in terms of its power. So we're cooked here. This is our kit. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of it, even though I don't necessarily need to. I'm kind of past the point of needing to do that, but it does help just in like building the thumbnail, so I don't have to go back in the video and find what all of my items I had. So I don't know. Maybe that tradition will never leave this channel. Who knows? But yeah, this build is very strong. I don't think there's. I mean, I don't need to convince anyone the power of Elementalist Blessing Oberon runs. I would say without Elementalist Blessing, Oberon is not a viable strategy anymore. On its own, Oberon doesn't do enough. And I think that's a bit of a problem. I think the devs need to maybe look into updating Fairy Tale a little bit, because I think it needs some extra oomph. Elementalist Blessing is what enables Fairy Tale runs to be good, and that's one item. So without that item, there's not a lot you can do. But I don't know. Still feeling pretty good. Like, this is a very good run. I'm waiting for the day I get the duplicated Elementalist Blessing on a Skul the Hero Slayer run. We're not there yet. Oh, dude, I should have taken. I'm sure people are face palming. Way earlier in the run, I saw the Earth Spirit, and I didn't take it, and it objectively would have been actually maybe not because of Wisdom, but we didn't get the Wisdom for it anyway, so it definitely would have been better in this case to take the Earth Spirit over the Carleon Staff. But that's fine. You know, it is what it is. We missed out on like 15% damage. It's fine. So here comes the first hero. I think we can even stop him before he gets to do anything, and like he doesn't get to do the jump in the air attack. Let's see how it goes. I think I'm going to do a very good job here. Stretching it out, baby. All right, Mr. First Hero. What do you got? What do you freaking got? You're a bozo, okay? I just want to point that out. Everyone thinks you're a bozo. Everyone's talking about it. Can we get him in this? Yes, we did. Okay, well, he's super dead then. I don't think I've ever seen a more dead first hero, quite frankly. I kind of fucked this up, though. Actually, no, he's gonna get to do his thing. I fucked up. Maybe if we can freeze him here. Nah, I fucked it up again! Okay, we actually did get him, but that's completely against my best efforts. I fucked that up. I lost my position on the screen and used this attack, and he wasn't anywhere near me, so that was my bad. But we got him here with this. This, I think we can do. Just stand over here, attack, basic attacks over and over. Get as many of these things on the screen as we can. I think we're getting him before he gets to do anything here, even though I'm taking a lot of damage here. This should get him. Okay, we did get him. Okay, good. So obviously a very powerful run. The first phase was a little bit rough because of things I was doing wrong, so, you know, that's on me. But phase 2 went very well. And now I just have to keep my life here. I don't want to lose it. But I'm not worried about losing it. At this point, I think the run is a done deal. Like, there's not a lot I can do. Don't grab me. Okay, I'm not going to lose my life here. It's not going to happen! Yeah, you thought you had me there, didn't you, bozo? But you didn't. 2 HP. Well, we kept our first life. That's the most important thing. GG's. So I have another really difficult one screen I can pull off here. I did it before in my most recent Frost Skul run. Fuck. See, that's how hard it is, man. It's that fucking precise. I pressed it literally like a second late. Not even a second, like a millisecond, a frame late. And it didn't work. So that, just to show you, and I like popped off when I did that, and I'm sure some people were confused. That's how precise it is to actually like get yourself suspended in the air by using that ability. GG's. Very good run. Glad I got to do the run request that was requested of me. I even tried out the run request with like turning Lake of the Spirit into like a kind of like Cleaver type thing, but it didn't work, and that's fine. The person who requested it, like I said, was like, it's just an idea. It's not even like a guarantee that this is going to be good, so we tried it and it didn't work. But the double spirit, ice and water skull, we got that out of the way, knocked that out of the park, and I'm very, very happy to have done that. Thank you for your run request. So the run itself was very, very good. I didn't get artifact. We didn't get, like, the only artifact we had was on Fulgent Dawn, which is kind of a thing that it's more common on Oberon runs than it is on anything else, because you have to dedicate those item slots to getting Oberon. So that's 5 items that can't have artifact. But like, I only needed 1 decent item to getting rid of the Carleon staff for something was probably a good move at some point. Like, maybe I could have got Mana Gauntlet, but also I wasn't using my basics enough frequently to, I think, maintain the Mana Gauntlet buff. But it would have given me artifact at the very least. But I don't know. I don't feel like I made too many wrong decisions on this build. I did a good job for the most part. Wisp was a really good addition. Double Lake of the Spirit, just stacking that buff and getting those waves out of control is just a very fun, interesting way to build a Skull run. Sucks that it fucking got destroyed. It got crushed in Joan Phase 1 because of the freaking glitchy arena that Joan is in. I think it's whenever you come, it might even be exclusively coming up from the ground. Like if you like come up from underneath, kind of like the Yggdrasil fight or the Joan fight. It could even be if there's something beneath you, kind of like in the first hero fight, Phase 2, where the arena underneath you exists. It might even happen there, but I don't think so, because I don't have any like recollection of like the wheel clipping through the ground in the first hero Phase 2. So I think it might literally be only if you come up from underneath, and it like glitches the arena, and it's not as solid as it looks. So projectiles have a tendency to clip through the ground. It's been a thing in Skul ever since it came out, and I don't think it's ever getting fixed. Maybe someday. But yeah, I've rambled enough. Spirits, typical stuff. Just a typical good run. Exactly what I wanted, a return to normalcy. As we gear towards this this item and tier list, which is going to be a fucking gauntlet, bro. Oh my god, it's going to take me so long. I have to not be as long-winded as I was in the Skul tier list, but if you know me, I'm a long-winded fuck, so I'm going to fucking talk until my fucking throat is just dead. Like, it's going to be hard, but I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to get this out and kind of give people my impressions of items. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.